Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a quick little MAC haul. So let's get started. So first of all, I really needed to invest in a brush cleaner. I have not been very good about cleaning my brushes. I've actually been pretty negligent with my brushes. So I really wanted to start by treating them well and getting a brush cleaner. So I got the MAC brush cleaner. It's 7.9 fluid ounces and actually cleaned most of my brushes that I use the most. That really needed cleaning last night. So it wasn't completely full to the top, so I don't want you to think I used that much, but you do end up probably going through bottles of brush cleaner pretty quickly. But it was $14. I didn't think that it was a waste of money. I thought it was well worth spending $14 to have something that is meant to clean my brushes, just clean them. I have tried doing kind of like a DIY brush cleaner from Pinterest ideas, but neither of the ones that I saw seemed to really work as well, at least the one I tried. I think I tried one that was a combination of vinegar and hot water, or you rinse it under hot water and then you rinse it under cold. I don't know, but it just did not work. It did not clean my brushes hardly at all. So I decided to invest in that. This is something I have been wanting for a really long time but have not invested in getting. It's the MAC Fix Plus. It's really like a makeup setting or makeup refresher kind of spray. It's just kind of like spritz your face. It feels like kind of refreshing and kind of reawakens and re-moisturizes your skin a little bit, makes your makeup look a little bit better if you feel like your makeup's looking kind of not as luminous and not as flawless as you did earlier in the day. But the one big reason that I really wanted to get this was because you can spray it on your brushes and then apply, dip your brush in whatever product you're applying to your skin or to your face, and it will help to kind of intensify it. Like for instance, I use this to spritz on, I have a little Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush is what it's called, but it's just like a smaller one. I like to use this with my Soft and Gentle by MAC, which is a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Looks like this. I'll show you what it looks like. But this is a really gorgeous shimmery kind of bronzed golden highlight color. So basically what you would do is you would spritz the brush just lightly with a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus and then go ahead and swirl it around in the Soft and Gentle or whatever highlight you're applying or whatever product, and it just kind of helps to like intensify the glow and intensify the color. It just shows that more. And also I use it with the I wanted to use it with the Pro Longwear blush that I have by MAC called Stay Pretty. I've used this one in several of my tutorials and videos, but it's a gorgeous kind of bubblegummy pink. It's a very sheer pink. If you apply it with a really dense brush, it's going to be pretty concentrated, but if you apply it with a lighter, fluffier brush, it's not going to be quite as intense, which you don't want to have obvious blush on your cheeks when you apply it. You want it to look more natural, kind of flush. You don't want to look like a clown where you just have like two little circles here of pink. So I wanted to use it for that as well. I would also kind of compare this to, I don't know if anyone's ever tried the Evian, I can't even remember what it's called, but it's a similar product where you mist your face with it, and it's very hydrating, it's very refreshing, it cools your skin, and it just kind of helps to kind of revive everything. So this is definitely something I would repurchase. I really like it so far, and I'm really excited to add this to my staples. And then next we have the MAC Lip Gloss in Oyster Girl. I'll show you guys what that looks like. It's kind of an iridescent pearly kind of pink color with a little bit of a purple mauve-y kind of tone to it, but it's really great. It'll be really perfect to layer over brighter, more vibrant hues for lipsticks. You can kind of see the swatch there, right there in my hand. Sorry, this is the blush. That's the lip gloss. So I'm really excited to try to kind of play around with that and really just kind of use that with different lipsticks and different colors, but I think it'll really help to kind of soften really vibrant hues and really vibrant colors that you're putting on your lips. Or it could be easily applied over a soft kind of matte pink or like a nude color, just to add a little shimmer and a little something else to your lips so they're not looking dry or dull. And then lastly, I got the MAC Fluid Line in Wave Line. It's the gel liner, and it is in this gorgeous, gorgeous kind of violet cobalt blue color. I say violet cobalt blue because in certain lighting you can see more of the violet tone to it. It has kind of a purple tone to it. It's got little flecks of gold. And then in other lighting it looks more of a cobalt blue. Like right now when I show you in the camera, it probably looks more, it's turning up more blue looking. But in certain lightings, like I said, when you see it in person, you can see it kind of has, actually it's more of, I guess, like an indigo kind of color. But it's really, really gorgeous. I really wanted to get a colored liner, and I really have been getting more into the gel liners lately. I kind of went away from those and went to liquid, and would kind of every now and then use the gel liner that I had before from Bobbi Brown. But I just decided to kind of go back to that and wanted to have a really pretty fun color to wear this summer, and I think it just kind of adds a little something extra to your look, so you can keep that eye looking kind of neutral and soft and then have a little pop of the blue. Same kind of idea with in my pop of color video where I showed using a colored liner on the lower lash line. So this could be used on the lower lash line as well, but the reason I really wanted to get it was to do kind of a winged out cat eye look with it. So, because that's kind of my signature look. I love to do a cat eye line, like winged out liner. So, I'm excited to play with that. I put it on yesterday for the first time, and I'm definitely going to have to work on kind of layering it on a little bit more, letting it dry and then putting on another layer, so you're not kind of just moving the product around your eye. It does seem to dry relatively fast. When I put a little product in my hand and was kind of dipping back into it to reapply more to intensify it, I noticed that I was having to dip into the pot to get a little bit more of the product on the brush and put it on my hand and kind of work it into the brush because it was drying. So that's a good thing to know, that it's not going to stay wet or movable for very long. Sorry, I kind of sound sick. I have a cold that I'm getting over, and my throat is like incredibly dry right now, so I have water sitting next to me for when I really need to drink something if I get kind of choked up from talking so much. But I think I was going to say one other thing about the gel liners. So yeah. I don't remember what I was going to say. If it comes back to me, I'll let you guys know before the video is over. But that's everything I got. I remember. I was going to show you guys my Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner. But it comes in a similar pot, kind of glass little eye pot here. And this is in Black Mauve Shimmer Ink, number 23. It's a really pretty kind of chocolatey brown with like purpley tones in it. It reminds me a lot of Satin Taupe by MAC, except maybe a little bit more brown and chocolatey. You can kind of see that somewhat. It is definitely getting dried up. That's one thing I have to complain about with gel eyeliners, and the ones I've purchased in the past have always been Bobbi Brown. I've never purchased MACs before, so I'll definitely have to kind of compare and see which one's going to last longer, which one's, you know, worth spending the money to invest in. But I definitely have had a problem with these drying up pretty quickly, even when I'm really adamant about getting the product out and then closing the cap to the pot and sealing it so it doesn't dry up. But I still, over time, they still dry up pretty quickly. So I don't know if the formula is just a little bit drier with the Bobbi Brown and a little bit more creamier with the MAC, but I definitely found that in terms of like applying it, the MAC one was a lot easier to go on. It was a lot smoother and creamier and easier to work with and apply. I felt like with the Bobbi Brown, you kind of have to warm it up a little bit on your hand and kind of work it with your brush a little bit more, and then when you put it on, it just doesn't glide on as smooth and as easily and effortlessly as the MAC one does. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.